I just shot a giant. I just shot the biggest deer of my life. I just shot the biggest deer I've ever killed in my life. Hey guys, Hunter RUT here from Florida Boy Outfitters. Welcome back to another episode. Before we jump straight into the video, I just want to touch base with you guys on this video in particular. It's a special one for me. It's my biggest whitetail I've ever killed in my life. South Georgia buck. He's a mainframe 10 with a pretty awesome kicker right here, about 3.5 to 4 inches long. And he's pushing that 160 mark, as you guys can see in the thumbnail. Also, in the caption of this video, or the title, this is the biggest buck I've ever killed. Like I said, super proud of him. He was kind of a nomad buck, showed up out of nowhere. Absolutely unreal mass. Just an absolute hammer. But I wanted to touch base with you guys on the video and be completely transparent. So I don't have the actual footage of the kill shot for this buck, except for on my point of view camera. My GoPro was running the whole time, so you'll be able to see that footage, as well as some footage before, some other deer and stuff like that. But I don't have it on my big camera whatsoever. But just want to touch base with you guys on that and be transparent, because I know sometimes it's aggravating when you're watching a hunting video and the kill shot's not on film. But if you do watch the whole video, you're a real one. I appreciate you. But yeah, so this is him. After the fact, I kind of call him the nomad buck. We run a ton of trail cameras on my place in Georgia. Never had a single picture of this buck. Never anything. Never seen him, never heard of him, never anything until the afternoon of November 17th. He came on the edge of a cotton field and just cruising, looking for his next doe, I guess. Caught him in between, and the rest was history. But you guys will see that in the footage. Like I said, I do shoot him and drop him right off the rip, and then I'll put another one in him because he was still kicking around. And a buck of that caliber, I ain't having him get up and run off. So like I said, anyways, I appreciate you guys so much for watching. All of the new subscribers, big shout out to you guys. My last video is creeping up there, about 37,500. So I got some bow hunting content in Florida. I got some bow hunting content in Georgia. Anything you can do in the state of Florida, I got it on my channel at this point, except alligator hunting. So, and hopefully we'll have some of that going on next year. But like I said, I just wanted you guys to be able to see this deer, because I did a really crappy job after harvesting this buck. I didn't do an exit interview or nothing like that. I was super amped up, super excited, because this is the biggest buck I've ever put my hands on, let alone shot myself. So, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Big shout out to Rowell's Taxidermy for doing this buck for me down there in South Florida. Did an awesome job. But yeah, I'll put the link to his page in the description as well. Big shout out to Gerard from Rat Getter Scents, my man. Good dude, great products. Also the boys from Hang Free. All their saddles. If you see me in a saddle, I'm in a Hang Free saddle. So, but yeah, I mean, I had the hot to trot out on him too. The deer actually ended up kind of coming somewhat downwind of me, never smelled me, never nothing. And I don't know for 100% fact that the hot to trot is what got him killed, but I can promise you it didn't hurt nothing. So on that note, we're gonna hop right into the video. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel. We got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of fun things coming up. So it's time to make a big push, and I'll be trying to produce a video once every 2 weeks at least, at minimum once a month. So on that note, let's get into the video and let's hear the story behind the nomad buck. No way. I just shot a giant. I just shot the biggest deer of my life. I just shot the biggest deer I've ever killed in my life. Oh my gosh. Man, I hope that was focused. Oh. Alright, hold on. I'm shaking so bad. I have no idea what deer that is. I'm gonna have to edit all this out, huh? Alright, let's see. Alright. I don't know how good you guys can see me. I'm in the bottom of the stand right now. But I was sitting here and I had a doe come out to my right. So I have the GoPro footage. I moved my camera, I moved everything over to this side. And I was watching this doe for the longest time, like probably 15 minutes or so. And anyways, I'm shaking so bad the whole stand is moving. So I hope you guys can see me, but if not, I'll do another interview. So I'm looking this way, like locked in, looking this way. And I'm turned this direction, facing this little dried up lake bed down here, watching this doe. And I turn around and look to my left, and all I see is frame, like a gigantic frame. And so I scramble, grab the camera, move the camera over to the other side. And in the meantime, I have no idea what deer this is. I've never seen this deer before in my life. It looks like a giant 10 point with some trash, like kickers and stuff, with a lot of mass. But so anyways, I'm sitting here, I get turned all around, spun around, and I shoot, pow! And hopefully you guys can see good on the camera, pow, and he dropped. Well, he kept kicking his head around, so I just put another one in him, shot him the second time. But he's down right there. I mean, I don't even know what deer it is, how big he is, nothing. No clue what deer that is. He turned and looked at me, and I saw 6-7 inch brows, twos that were 10 inches long or so. So I have no idea, but I know that I'm tagged out in Georgia. So oh my god, that happened so fast. I'm just now starting to like really shake. So, but alright, I'll keep you guys stay tuned. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this video so far. And once again, this is my first sit back in Georgia. I went home for 2 days to see my fiance. Turned around and came right back. 48 hours, a little over 48 hours at home. Brought my dogs up with me. So I got a little bit of home, and it made me kind of refocus. And like I've heard a million people say, I'd rather be lucky than good any day of the week. Thank y'all. Oh no. Oh no. I wasn't recording. No. Alright. Update. I was not recording. Just shot the biggest deer in my life and I wasn't recording. but I was recording, I know for a fact, because I was filming that doe, and when I turned my camera around, it said trying to recover data or something, and I don't know, I don't care at this point. I just shot a giant. Alright guys, I hope you guys can see me. I just had an absolute debacle on the stand. I just shot a giant, and went back to look at the footage, and unfortunately it said that the file was corrupt or something, wouldn't hold up. But I'm walking up to this deer right here, guys, and he is an absolute giant. Like, I don't even know. I don't know what deer this is. I don't know where he came from or nothing. But I just shot the biggest buck I've ever killed in my life in the state of Georgia. No, not even in the state of Georgia, period. The biggest buck I've ever killed in my life. And I'm a little upset because I didn't have the camera rolling. But I'll tell you this right now. FaceTiming my dad. I just texted him, said you have to pick up right now. Dude, this is a 150-inch deer. No pictures of this buck. No nothing. So, I'm a little disappointed.
Why?
Because I didn't hit the record button.
So?
And I just shot the biggest deer of my life.
Really?
I just shot a 150, Mac. You might have to pay a taxidermy bill on this one.
Hunter just killed the biggest deer of his life ever.
With a bow or a gun?
With a gun.
Wait, did you kill it with a gun?
Yes, but I didn't get it on film.
But he didn't hit record on the...
No. I did hit record. I was filming. My camera like wigged out. Like it said that the file was corrupt or something. And
Wait, do you have the deer there?
oh, I don't know. You tell me. What do you think?
Is he gonna put the? Is he gonna
Hey.
put the?
Baby, babe. No. You don't understand. You don't understand. Like, look at this kicker.
Holy crap! Is that
Like,
bigger than Chris's deer?
Baby, this is the biggest deer I've ever put. Look at, I can't fit my hands around his bases.
Let me call you back.
Alright, love you, bye. Hey. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, look.
Hey, you don't have to go to Kentucky to shoot 150s.
You kill one?
I just shot the biggest deer in my life.
Really?
He's a mainframe 10 with a kicker that's about 4 inches long off his G2. Never seen him before.
Let me see it.
Dad, you can't see him. It's too dark, bro.
Hell yeah. Let me see it.
Dad, I mean, he's 18.5 inches wide. His G2's 13 inches on one side with a 4-inch kicker, and this is the fattest horns I've ever seen on a Georgia deer. I can't get my hands around his bases. His bases are 6.5. God, and you know what the craziest part is? The deer don't weigh 195 pounds. All right, guys, well, that's a wrap. That's all the footage that I had on that hunt. Like I said, it's not my best work, but it was one of those things I knew that I had to put this video together for you guys, something for you guys to watch and experience with me. As you can see, like, just my raw emotion. I was so amped up, and I heard, you know, big gasp, you know, when I told her I had shot the buck, and that's what it's all about, you know. It's not necessarily about the inches on the deer and, you know, the biggest that or the oldest this. It's more or less just being able to experience life with people that you love. So if you're out there and you shoot you a spike and you're pumped about it, call somebody and let them know. Show that raw emotion. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Hunt how you want. Don't listen to anybody else. Don't let anybody else tell you you're doing it wrong or whatever. Just hunt how you want and how you can enjoy it out the outdoors as much as possible. But yeah, on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and close this thing out. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. If you've watched all the way to this point, you're a real one. I got some on here that they're real ones. They watch every single video. They watch all the way to the end. They're constantly dropping me comments below or stuff like that. But I'll leave you with this as well, just a way for all of us to kind of interact on this video. Drop me a comment below of your biggest buck you've ever killed, where you killed it, with a bow or with a rifle. So go ahead and leave that for me, and I'll make sure to comment back to all of you guys. Once again, one last time, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you on the next one.